Water and energy are the most essential requirements for life and development. Over history, one of the most basic and challenging matters of societies has been hygienic transportation of water from resources to the consumption areas. Archaeological sites in Iran have also revealed the vitality of water and its proper transfer since ancient times. In the historical complex of Takht Suleiman, a remarkable example of a water supply system in the Sassanid era can be observed with clay pipes called tanbushe. Inspired by nature and plants, the idea of making pipes to transport water without pollution and waste was introduced, and led to the production of pipes by casing to transfer water and other fluids. In 1952, ductile iron was used to produce pipes for the first time in the world. As a result of ductile iron's characteristic structure inducing by adding magnesium to the base composition of cast iron, ductile iron pipe has been introduced and recommended as the best choice in the aim of water pipe lining. Hamoun Nyzeh Company was established with the approach of producing and supplying ductile iron pipes and fittings for water transfer in May 2006 in Kashan city with an area of 24 hectares. Mass production began 20 months later and the first export shipment was done. The name of the company is derived from the words Hamoun and Nyzeh, meaning plain and pipe in Persian, which is related to the location of the factory, on the edge of Iran's central desert and the field of pipe production. Hamoun Nyzeh Company manufactures cast iron pipes from 80 to 900 millimeters in diameter, in addition to fittings and electrical and lighting poles. The annual production capacity of the company is 100,000 tons of pipes produced by centrifugal casting method and 2,000 tons of fittings produced by lost foam casting, in accordance with international standards ISO 2531 and EN598. Hamoun Nyzeh's production line has one induction furnace with a capacity of 12 tons and 4 induction furnaces with a capacity of 5 tons. The magnesium treatment process is performed by cord wire method or sandwich method after controlling the melting temperature, and melting analysis in the holder furnace with capacity of 30 tons. HANYCO's pipe casting unit has 3 piping machines to produce pipes and electrical and lighting bases by centrifugal casting method. A core is inserted at the head of the heat-resistant steel mold before pouring the melt through. Cores have been produced by the cold box method. On the outer surface of each core, a serial or code is engraved as the product identification, which has been casted on the inner side of the pipe's socket. All processes are done automatically by the centrifugal casting machine. HANYCO's production line is equipped with MES Quality Control Management System. By the MES system, the production process is precisely controlled at each step, and the production ID of each pipe can be traced. The annealing treatment is carried out in a horizontal tunneling furnace. This operation is performed to modify as casting pipes microstructure, which lead to solution of residual carbides and nodulation of graphite, which is very important to induce ductility to pipes. After annealing treatment, a layer of zinc is applied on the outer surface of pipes by plasma spray method, with a minimum thickness of 200 grams per square meter. This process is known as galvanization, improving corrosion resistance known as scarify and node protection. After the galvanizing, pipes are forwarded to hydrotest station while lighting poles are conveyed to the paint workshop, since lighting poles do not need to hydrotest. Hydrotest is a non-destructive method to distinguish a leakage or crack in the pipes, which have been done in the different values up to 53 bar depending on the pipe class and standard requirement. Dimensional inspection and appearance control of products during various operations are performed according to the standard. The inner surface of the pipes are covered by a layer of cement with a minimum thickness of 2 millimeters by centrifugal method in order to transfer water hygienically and elimination of surface roughness coefficient, resulting in a laminar and smoother flow of fluid. The cemented pipes are placed in the curing section for at least 14 hours at a temperature of about 55 to 75 degrees Celsius to complete the cement bonding. In the next step, A bituminous paint with a minimum thickness of 70 microns is sprayed on the outer surface of the pipes in the final step, and then the pipes enter the drying room. After the drying, marking operation is done automatically on the pipes, and finally the produced pipe is delivered to the storehouse unit for sending to the customer.
Isn't this a nice day for your birthday?
Yeah,
In 1882, 2 years after the public display of the light bulb by Thomas Edison, the building of the central power plant in the United States was completed. In the same year, Edison set up the first 110-volt power distribution system in the world with 59 customers in Manhattan, marking the beginning of the expansion of the world's electricity and lighting distribution network. In order to promote its activities, Hamoun Nyzeh Company has manufactured and introduced the product of electrical and lighting poles ductile iron in order to utilize the characteristic properties and quality of ductile iron in the development of electricity distribution system and lighting poles. After the galvanizing, the electric poles enter the completion workshop and operations such as grinding and drilling are done. products in this category, in addition to lighting and power transmission stands, include flagpoles, surveillance camera stands, and light towers. From the beginning of 2017, another HANYCO's field of activity has been setting up a casting unit which produced the parts by method of lost foam, or LFC. In this unit, all kinds of ductile iron fittings, valves, manhole, and all kinds of decorative frames of poles are produced. In the lost foam casting method, firstly, a polystyrene model of the proposed part is prepared by aluminum mold and autoclave systems. After drying of the coated model, they are mounted in flask by adding unbonded sand and subsequently vibration process. By pouring the melt, foam patterns will be bared and the desired part will be formed. This method is very cost-effective and at the same time environmentally friendly due to the recycling of sand over the process steps. After cleaning and cutting the gating system, the products are transferred to the hydro test station to check possible leakage, the same as the pipes. At the end, fittings painted either by bitumen type or fusion bond type are ready to be presented to the customer. HANYCO's laboratory controls and monitors the final products and production process according to international standards. Chemical composition analysis using quantometer evaluation of mechanical properties using tensile and hardness tester, observation of structure using metallographic tests and quality control of raw materials, and calibration of measuring equipment are done by the quality control unit. HANYCO's mission is that not even a single drop of water should be wasted. Hamoun Nyzeh's fundamental beliefs, including commitment to quality and innovation, have made the company to always produce new products according to customer needs, process improvement, and equipment. There's always the possibility of disassembling at the junction of the pipes due to the axial forces applied to the pipelines. Hamoun Nyzeh Company has invented a solution to secure pipelines in critical condition, as a result of which it has succeeded in introducing new products to the market. RJ pipe is a compressive and flexible pipe type which is produced according to ISO 2531 standard ISO 2551. In addition to having the ability of angular and axial flexibility against disassembling, it is constrained and is considered as an earthquake-resistant joint. Using this type of connection leads to safety and stability of the water supply system and significantly reduces water loss in transmission lines and increases the life of the pipeline. In addition, The RJ pipe does not need a locking belt or clamping ring, leading to no requirement to perform any on-site welding operations. QR Flex Pipes. This product is an earthquake-resistant type, which is one of the newest products of Hamoun Nyzeh. When the pipe is pulled in the event of an earthquake, the joints expand until the lock ring. The connection of the pipes are restricted and show high amounts of flexibility, which is assembled by compression force. Light Pipe Ductile Iron Pipes, L-Pipe. L-Pipe is a thin-walled pipe which is a new generation of HANYCO ductile iron pipes that are fully compatible with the sizes of polymer pipes and are made in accordance with polymer pipe standards. The thickness of these pipes compared to cast iron pipes as a result of the weight of these pipes has been reduced by at least 40%. Therefore, using this type of pipe in the drinking water distribution network is much more logical and economical. According to customer requirements, Hamoun Nyzeh Company has the ability to offer its products with a variety of exterior and interior coatings for other uses such as sewage and industrial fluids. What makes the efforts of HANYCO's managers and staff worthwhile and valuable is providing a healthy and secure pipeline and distribution electric line.